Hello everybody and welcome back to Southeast by Midwest. I'm Cassie and today I'm going to be doing a video called My Personal Top 5. Basically what that is I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite videos from my channel. It's a little self-promoting and it kind of makes my skin crawl a little bit, but we're going to do it because it's in support of a friend. So if you want to know more about this and see what videos I chose as my top 5, just keep watching. Before we jump in, I do want to mention that this tag was created by Kara from Mascara Cakes, which I will link her channel down below. Now someone else may have done this, and if they did, I apologize. I know that she told me she was who created it, but if somebody else did, leave me a comment and I will make sure to add them to the description box as well. So let's jump in to what my favorite videos are. Alright, I do want to mention that these are in no particular order, and in all honesty, my husband picked them because I can't pick a top 5 on my channel, not because they're all my favorites, but because I think I do something wrong in every video that I do. I am a perfectionist. Yes, I'm a sloppy perfectionist. If you can see my room, it's still not set up yet the way it needs to be. To be fair, that is because Lila, our Great Dane, who's 200 pounds, plus slipped and fell recently on our laminate flooring. So she could not get back up on her feet due to the laminate flooring. She was just slipping and sliding. She didn't break anything. She didn't hurt herself. She just was scared and could not get back up on her feet because with Lila, I don't know if this is the case with all Great Danes. If you've ever owned one, let me know in the comments down below. But for Lila, she is all legs, so she doesn't know how to use them. Have you ever seen those videos of the horses or the giraffes trying to get up onto their 4 feet after being born? That is Lila for 8 years. That's all she's done. She's just legs, and she doesn't know how to work them properly together. So like when she scratches her face, she roars. That was attractive, Cassie. It really was. But she moos, is what we call it, and she tries to scratch her face at the same time and does not succeed. So we have to go over and scratch it for her. And she's done it since she was a puppy. She's never outgrown it. So because she was scared and she was just all legs, we had to get her back up on her feet ourselves, and the only way to do this was to lift her and carry her to carpet, which was a couple of rooms down. So between that and then we decided, okay, we're not having this again. We are going to literally move every piece of furniture in. Okay, so I don't know how y'all do this. Is the den the room that is for company and the living room is the room that you spend all your time in with the TV, or is it the other way around? So the room that you usually keep for company, that room, we had to move the furniture around in that room, and then we had to bring all of the furniture out of the room that we typically spend all the time in and move that over to the other room and switch them places basically. So that meant like a really heavy cedar chest had to be moved, the couch had to be moved, all of this kind of stuff. And Travis slipped and fell back at the end of June at a Lidl, and this totally got off topic, but he had a concussion at the time, and he now has post-concussion syndrome. So a lot of it, not his fault, fell on me to do, and I overexerted myself, and I pulled a muscle in my back and my leg. And I literally have been like, turning in bed has had me in tears. It's been so bad. It's a little better now, which is why I'm able to sit and film this. What was the point of this? I don't even remember what tangent I got off on for this. What was it? The point is that I basically think that I do something wrong in all of my videos. I think when I do a get ready with me, that is horrible. It could be way better than what it is. I don't do eyeliner on myself because I'm practically blind without my glasses, and I have to be right on top of a mirror, so you're not going to see me doing the eyeliner. In reviews, I think like now I talk too much. I think sometimes I show too much sass, too much attitude, which does come into play in one of the videos. However, Travis really likes it. He says that that's my true personality and my true how I actually am coming through, and that I should let it show more, which I have been trying to do. But when I watch through and edit it, I cringe because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hate that. It's gonna be horrible. Oh, so I cannot sit there and pick a top 5 because in all honesty, while I want you to watch and subscribe to my channel, I would not watch and subscribe to me because I'm like, it's me, so I think I could do better. So like if I do a project for school and I get 100 on it, I still look through it and say, well, that should have been wrong, that should have been wrong. I'm not trying to correct the teacher, although that's just how that totally came off. But I look through it and I say, I could have done better there. And that is how I look at all of my videos. And I just realized with how dark this room is and how dark my hair is, I kind of just blend in as to a face. See what I mean? That's what happens right there. Anyway, let's get to this list, shall we? So the first video that he suggested was the TV tag that we did. And I might put up like the thumbnail here. I don't think I'm gonna put up a video clip because I don't wanna go through trying to upload that to YouTube with all those video clips inside of a video clip. But I will link all the videos down below. And basically what the TV tag was, it was a collab with the Geeks and Beauties, and a bunch of us got together. Several of us did it with like our husbands, brothers, significant others, boyfriends, some other like daughter, some other family member, some kind of person, and did them together. Some people did them by themselves. And we basically answered a bunch of questions about TV. I think we had to split ours into 2, I want to say. We may not have, but we had a lot of fun filming it. A lot of it did get cut out to condense it down if it was not to. But even if it was to, it still had to be condensed down because it was literally hours of footage. So, and we had a blast doing it. So I will say that I did criticize myself highly when editing that video because of all the rambling and the talking, but I had a blast filming that video. And a lot of these, in actuality, the reasons that he suggested them, looking back, I'm like, yeah, I do think that, and I could totally see how that could be a favorite if I wasn't such a perfectionist. The next one that he suggested was the mega haul that I did a little while back, which was a mega haul with some PR products and stuff like that. And the reason that he liked that video so much is because it is one of the first times that I let my true personality come through. Now here's what I want to explain. I'm 100% honest on my channel. If I use this top coat, and I hate it, I don't, just bear with me. I'm not saying that I do hate it. I'm saying that if I was to review it and hate it, I'm going to tell you that I hate it. I'm not going to tell you that I love it and you should go buy it if I do not like it. But I also will not be like, oh my God, this is the most horrible product that I've ever tried. What were these people thinking? They need to go back home, get back in bed, pull the covers over their head, and not come back out until they have a rational thought. I'm not going to be like that. Or at least I wouldn't have been like that, because I used to try to kind of keep myself in what I thought brands wanted to see. So my thoughts were honest, but who I was not honest, if that makes sense. So I tried to kind of filter myself into what I thought not only brands wanted to see, but what other people wanted to see. Toddy does really well on YouTube. Casey Holmes does really well on YouTube. Rachel from Rachel Loves does really good on YouTube. And a lot of these people that really are kind of just, they're perfect and they're sitting there and they're smiling and they're reviewing, and that's not who I am, even though it's who I try to be. So in that video, at one point, I was talking about KL Polish and I was talking about their shipping, and I mentioned how the box got dented, so they charged you for the shipping. They shipped it in like one of these, hold on, one of these style of mailer things, but there's just like the paper kind. And I got so mad that I literally just went and chunked it behind me. Don't believe me? Go watch the video. On top of that, there were 2 Maybelline palettes that I hauled in there. One was the burgundy palette, where the pans are like not actual little pans like on this palette. You see how they're like little metal pans in there? With the burgundy palette, they come up and they meet the plastic. It looks literally like a little kid's eyeshadow palette, but with actual powder instead of like the little plastic pieces. And then the lemonade palette was the other one, and it smells so much like lemon cleaner, like dish cleaner, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, wow, that's bad. And so I said to make sure to look out for the video, and it'll probably be titled Maybelline's Shitty New Eyeshadow Palettes, because that's what I thought. And by the time I got to that part, I was so ticked off at the different things that kept going wrong that I wound up editing out, that those just came out, and there was no way to talk about those products without, if I took those out. So I left them in, and he liked that. So, and that's why I've been more ranty and more sassy on my channel, because I wasn't really getting sponsored videos anyway. I haven't really done a sponsored video. I may have, I'm not saying that I haven't. I may have, but I haven't gotten any in a long time due to my inconsistent posting and stuff. So I figured brands aren't wanting to work with me anyway, so why not be me? And there we go. So that's what I've started doing. The next one is a November Birchbox unboxing from several years ago. I love Birchbox. I know their samples are the most microest samples you can get in the beauty subscription world, but I love Birchbox. But this unboxing was like one of the first times that I had Ducky on the channel. So she's sitting on my shoulder the whole time, just kind of looking and watching. Ducky, by the way, is my Nande Conyer. And she, at the end, does like the little noise before we end the filming. So I love that video because of Ducky's sassiness. The fourth one is the what's in my cosmetology kit. It was right after I got my cosmetology kit and got it put into the box. I was super happy and excited to be in cosmetology school, to have all my products. And I did the first part, and I was gonna go back and film what was in the second half of my kit, and a lot of people requested it. However, the issue was that the way that my classes wound up working is I wound up pulling a lot of stuff out of that second portion of the kit to use during the labs of the first portion. Because even though I was taking certain classes in the first portion, I actually needed some of the products out of the second portion in order to do them. So that is why I never wound up doing the second one. And the last one is the video I did for the Trose palette. One of the reasons I like that is because it was a PR package that I received from Pure Cosmetics, and I was super excited to get it. It was so cute. The palette was great, and I had so much fun filming it, and I don't even know why. I think it was just because the palette was so fun looking, the bright colors, they swatched great, and I just had a blast filming that. Now, looking back, when I went and edited, I was like, oh my god, so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. But I had fun filming it, and it actually did really well. It has like over 2,000 views, which is great. I would say that it and my What's in My Cosmetology Kit are two of my best performing videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it fun and informative. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. It really does help. Make sure to follow me on the social media link down below. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me if you're a YouTube creator, what your favorite video that you've done is. I may go check it out and leave you a comment and a thumbs up and maybe give you a little share. And if you're not a YouTube creator, leave me a comment down below telling me who your favorite YouTube creator is. And until next time, bye!